Hi everybody, it's Ramona here again at Connect Your Angels, and it's time for another weekly angel reading. It's funny how quickly these weeks are flying by, but before I start the reading for the week, I have some very exciting announcements to make. So, some of you have seen my earlier post about me being on live radio. So this Thursday, June 28th, I'm going to be on Kate Large's Spiritual Whispers radio show, which is an internet radio program. It starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 2 hours beneath Eastern Standard Time. So it would be 9 p.m. if you're in the Eastern Time Zone. It would be 6 p.m. if you're in the Pacific Time Zone. And if you're in anything in between, you can maybe check that out just to make sure that you don't miss it. So 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this Thursday, and you log in on the internet. It's www.blogtalkradio.com, and that's all one word. So blogtalkradio.com/Kate, Kate -large, LARGE. So you can certainly log in that way. I'm going to have a telephone number posted on my Facebook page, and I'll also send it out to everybody, because towards the end of the show we will open up the phone lines and take callers for questions or for mini readings. So it should be really exciting. It's my radio debut and I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope that you guys will be able to tune in. The other piece of exciting news that I have is I'm very soon going to be working out of a store here in Calgary. It's called Our Angels Center for Wellbeing. For those who are in the Calgary area, it's located in Marda Loop. So the actual address is 2009 33rd Ave Southwest. And the phone number there is 403-266-7665, and you can book appointments with me through their central line when we get it set. I just am working with them right now to confirm when exactly I will be starting there, but yeah, I'll be doing my angel readings and some other services from Our Angels, so that's very exciting. Lots going on. I'm warning you guys, be very specific and focused on what you're putting out there, because it's happening now faster than ever. It's almost like as soon as you ask for it, bam, it's right there. So yeah, so just to be aware of that, because it's kind of what they say, you know, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. So we're going to go ahead and start the reading. This is for the week of July, no, sorry, I'm skipping ahead of myself here. June 25th to July the 1st. Already thinking or talking about July. This is crazy. Time is just going by so fast. So anyhow, I'm going to give the cards a shuffle here, and we're going to ask the guardian angels what they would like for you guys to know this week. And we'll just see what comes up. Like we always do, we know that you can never pull a wrong card. Whatever is meant to be is meant to come up. So, well, ooh, this one almost jumped out. Okay, so I've got this one for Monday. I'll show them to you in a minute. Okay. And we've got the middle of the week and weekend. Do you know, I think you're going to have to do some carryover homework from last week that maybe you guys didn't get through with. Anyhow, all right, for Monday, Tuesday, here it is. Hope you can see that. It says, remember who you are. If you look at the wording on this card, it says you are a powerful, loving, and, sorry, I need glasses, creative child of God. You are very loved. That is so true. Do you know, our angels see us with unconditional love, that there's never anything you could do, say, think, feel that would ever make them change their mind about you. And they always show me like they're, you know, up on high, looking down at us with their binoculars, seeing us for who we really are, which is exactly what this card said. But if you think about it, you probably do not look at yourself that way at all, right? None of us do. We tend to be very critical of ourselves, to beat ourselves up a lot. And so the message about this card that the angels want to share with you is they almost want to do that role reversal and have them take you, put you up on high with the binoculars to look down at yourselves the way that they see you. In other words, stop being, you know, so harsh with yourself. This is time, beginning of the week, to be a little gentle with yourself And to realize that where you are right now is exactly where you're meant to be. I know a lot of us are, because we live in a society that's very driven, that's very results oriented, that's very now, we feel like if we don't achieve all the things that we set out to achieve for ourselves by our own self-imposed deadlines, then we failed. Do you know what I mean? So they're saying, no, it's not like that at all. Those deadlines are things we put in front of ourselves, but there's really no foundation in truth. So let me give you an example. You know, I'm sure a lot of you would agree with this. You know, you set these sort of milestones for ourselves. We think, by this age, I should have this or be doing this. By this age, I should be here. By this age, I should be whatever. You know, success overall to me looks like this, right? And if you don't meet up with those milestones, then like I said, we really beat ourselves up, our self-esteem plummets, all that kind of stuff. So they're saying, don't do that. You know, realize that where you are is where you need to be right now, because as you know, there's a thing called divine timing, and that's what the angels do. They work everything out so that it happens and plays out exactly how it's supposed to when it's supposed to happen. So just let go a little bit. If you're push all the time, that actually is counterproductive to you achieving your goals. So it's okay to, they're saying it's okay to sometimes just step back a little bit and just go with the flow. They're showing me, like, I'm in BC right now, and I've been reading all these posters everywhere about whitewater rafting, so they're using that imagery with me. They're like saying, you know, imagine yourself in this raft, and you're just kind of flowing down the river, and you're at the mercy of the water, just kind of taking you where you need to be, and you'll get there when you get there. Okay, so that's the message for Monday and Tuesday. Middle of the week, we have, lo and behold, angel therapy. Okay? Give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burden. Right? Do you guys do that? When you're worried, frustrated, anxious, fearful, do you actually give your worries and all that stuff to the angels? I bet you don't. Here's something that you can try. Just imagine yourself putting that stuff into a bowl, holding it out to them and saying, okay, angels, I don't want this stuff anymore. You take it. You know, some people will even write down, if they're worried or fearful or anxious about stuff, they'll write it down on a piece of paper and symbolically burn it. It's kind of the same thing. It's releasing or getting rid of that. If there's a situation that's going on that you really don't like, you can even put that note that you've written it down on in a Tupperware container full of water and put it in your freezer. It just freezes it, stops it right in its tracks, okay? So try some of those techniques. I know, trust me, I know it sounds kind of weird, a little out there, but it does work. Your angels are there to work for you. So ask them for the help. Put them to work. Give them a task. They want to do that stuff. And remember, you're never pulling them away from something more important. Your guardian angels are your guardian angels, so they're there to help you. So why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that? I always describe them as a gift from God, and if you're not using them, it's like having this beautiful wrapped gift sitting in front of you that you never even open. Can you imagine you have this gift that says to you from God? Why wouldn't you open that gift? Okay, so start working with your angels, and remember that when you're feeling those low vibrating emotions like fear, worry, and anger, and all that stuff, you can't manifest, guys. You might want all the wonderful things to flow into your life, but if you're vibrating down here, it's going to be really hard to have those beautiful things be attracted and come into your life. So try as hard as you can to keep your vibration high. Be happy, be excited, be passionate, be joyful. Do whatever it takes to put yourself in those emotions, and it's about the feeling. You can think it in your head, but if you're not feeling it in here, then it's not the same thing, okay? So it's all about the feeling. So if you like to go for a bike ride and act like a kid, do it. If you like to goof around and throw stones in the river after work when you go for a walk, do it. It's whatever it is that brings you joy. You know, if you haven't read a book in ages and you love reading, go to the library. You don't have to read like even the whole chapter, first chapter. Just sit down and read a page or two, okay? So every day, take the effort to infuse a little bit of fun or the things that bring you joy into your life. Doesn't have to be a huge time commitment. Just start with the little things, and you'll see what I'm talking about, that it will make a big difference, okay? All right, last portion of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have prioritize. Does that look familiar? That showed up in last week's reading, saying focus on your highest priorities and they will help you get organized and motivated. So basically this is saying to me you're not quite there yet. You're probably still feeling pulled and dragged in a bunch of different directions. So again, call on the angels. The first step is calling on them. Okay, just saying, angels, I have so much going on. What are my real priorities? Like, honestly, in my mind, I feel like I have like 6 things that I really have to do. But probably, in your heart that all 6 are not really that important, right? So maybe go outside in nature, sit down in the sun, wherever you are, or whatever the weather is. Hopefully it's nice. And just sit there and try to clear your mind and just ask them, say, please tell me what my real priorities are. Okay, then like I said from last week, pick the top 1, maybe 2, then break them down into little bitty pieces so that as you start to get through that task, you're checking off the little bits, and as you get through that, then you've completed the whole big task. And the more you have little things that you can check off, the better you'll feel about yourself, because you realize you're still getting that momentum. You're moving forward in search of completing the whole goal. And the more items you check off, the more motivated you get. You feel like, yeah, I'm getting through this. It's all good. So try that. If you're still working through it from last week, keep going with that. And if you've had new stuff dumped on your plate, because that's what they're saying, it changes minute by minute, right? You think you might all be ahead of the game, and then you walk into work one day and bang, something else landed on your desk. So this is going to have to be something that you constantly work on based on how your life evolves and other new things that pop up. So just to use that as a tool in your toolbox that you can use. So that's pretty much it. Looks like another good week, and I really, really hope you guys can listen in on Thursday to the radio program. And if you're in Calgary, I would love to see you down at our Angels. So keep watching my Facebook page, Connect to, that's the number 2, Connect to Your Angels is my Facebook page. Keep watching there, because I will be posting information on when I will be available at the store and how you can go about booking an appointment with me. And I will also put out the call-in number for the radio program on Thursday. And for those of you who aren't on Facebook but are already on my email list, I will send that out to you by email. If you are not on either of those, then you can email me and ask to be put on my email distribution list. And my email is spiritualmailman, all one word, at connecttoyourangels. Again, that's the number 2, connecttoyourangels.com. So have a great week, everybody. Enjoy. I'm in beautiful British Columbia, and it's sunny now. It rained all morning. I got caught in a torrential downpour as I was out for my big long run this morning. But it's sunny now, so I'm going to go out and enjoy it, and I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Or I guess by the time you see this, the weekend will be over. But enjoy the week ahead, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.